Look on the screen. We have obviously a very positive father raising his daughter, a single parent raising his daughter. He's actually a twin. He was a bartender, so he and his twin called them, I believe, what, twin tenders or something? But a young man taking his daughter to school, and I want you to see what happens. I keep saying, and there's no suspect. I wonder, whoever did it is a Dusty. I don't care what nationality. We know it's a man. Is truly a Dusty. So look at the story. Fair use. A father protecting his daughter, simply taking her to school, something that Dusties don't do because Dusties pretty much they abandon their children. They just, abandon their kids, their seed. So fair use. This is what can happen. People are just losing it. No suspects, but check this out. I hope someone comes forward. Whoever did this, they are a demonic Dusty, and they should not be walking amongst us. It's just not. It's just they shouldn't be in society. Fair use.
Killed while driving his daughter to school in Humboldt Park.
WGN's Gaynor Hall just spoke with his family. She's live now from Chicago Police Headquarters with the very latest. Gaynor?
Yeah, Ray and Micah, no one is in custody tonight. His family does not believe he knew the gunman, and they're just trying to understand why anyone would do this.
We're devastated, to say the least.
7:30 this morning, 33-year-old Travell Miller Gilmore was taking his 7-year-old daughter to school. She was excited because she had gym class today. Their car was stopped in traffic at Chicago and Sacramento.
He was sitting at the light, and 5 cars behind him, a guy gets out of a car, walk up to his car, exchange brief words with him, and then start firing.
His father says investigators may be looking for 2 people, the gunman and a driver. Gilmore's mother was on the phone with him at the time and heard the commotion.
I hear my baby. I hear my baby screaming, just screaming and just screaming. And he said, "Mama, I'm shot. Mama, I'm shot."
Relatives say he was loving and adventurous. He worked as a bartender.
This is a live demonstration of 2 vodka-based cocktails.
Gilmore and his identical twin calling themselves bar twinders, and relatives say he was a devoted father. He had custody of his daughter. They say he shielded her during the shooting. He was shot 4 times. She wasn't hurt.
The doctor was explaining by the way of the entry of the bullets that it appeared that when the assailant began to shoot at him, he leaned over to protect her, to keep her from being shot.
Surrounded by her family this afternoon, she wanted to say something about her dad.
Did you want to say something, little mama? Go ahead.
Daddy was the best man in my life, and then he's gone.
Gilmore's family, devastated by violence, asking anyone with information on who did this and why to come forward.
I won't be able to rest until he is found. My baby did not deserve that. He doesn't bother anybody. He's not that type of child.
It won't stop unless we get involved. Somebody saw something. Somebody heard something. It's not snitching. The next time it could be your child. It could be your loved one. If you know something, you need to say something.
Wow. And I'm sure somebody knows something because if you notice, a lot of times when people commit crimes, they have the tendency to tell someone. They will tell someone, and some of them do it. They want attention. So they're looking for the shooter and the driver. And think, people, the child was in the car, excited about her first day at school. And here's what she sees of her father. The child was in the car. Chicago. If anyone is residing there, if you can get a remote position, that I would say move. At this rate, the murder rates, when you look at places like Chicago and Detroit, the Bronx, what have you, Philly, those are just a few that I can think of. It's in here. It's not safe for us. To me, it's like it's uninhabitable for humans to live there. So this young man here, not a dusting, not dropping off his seat and running, living his so-called best life. No, raising his daughter, and now he's gone. And to think, you think they didn't sit a child in the car that didn't care. They made sure that they killed him 4 times. Somebody knows. Someone has some information. Girlfriend, boy, homeboy, mammy, baby mama. But I know how it goes. A lot of times people will shield. They will shield a criminal. So if anybody has any information, call anonymously, because it's just the right thing to do. It's the human thing to do. If that were my relative, oh, I'd give him up in a heartbeat. You could not come to my place. Let me explain what. No, do not darken my door. We have to stop this culture, and it's people in different communities. I don't know that they didn't give a description, but there's a culture in some groups where we're just basically they're coddling these criminals. It has to stop. They need to get to a point when they find these criminals and they're in someone's house, that person should also face charges: obstruction of justice, harboring a criminal or fugitive. They should do that. If they're getting any kind of financial assistance, cut it off. Any kind of stimulus coming, guess what? Give that money to the victims. Hit them in their pockets. Hit them in their pockets. Or a middle class family or rich family, hit that brokerage account. Or you have an inheritance coming and you decide to act up like some kids who want to shoot the school up. Yeah, go ahead and sue the family. Meanwhile, they might be leaving them some money, or they may have an inheritance. Go ahead and seize it. So if someone has any information, there has to be, I'm hoping, a video. This is senseless. And now the little girl thinking the world of her father. A lot of young girls, especially in the black community, man, they never hardly see their father. But her father is raising her. They had that father-daughter bond. I was a daddy's girl. Look how young she is. And she saw her father being murdered, saving her, protecting her, as what any father should do. So I hope and pray they find the person. Anybody has any information, when you see crimes like this here, call anonymously. It's just a human thing to do. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. This young man, my heart goes out to him and his child. It didn't make any sense. Get out of the car, have an altercation, and it leads to this. It makes no sense. Thanks for watching, people. I'm out. Stay safe.